Hello, beautiful Earth Angels. I'm so happy to be here with you for our beautiful transmission, Earth Angels Unite, transmission number 21. Who are the Earth Angels? Um, and so, um, each person is everyone, right, is actually called to the path of the Earth Angel, but only few will answer. Earth angels are really courageous because being tender and open and vulnerable is not always easy. I see the path of the earth angel as an invitation, not a label. So my intention with these beautiful gatherings is with these transmissions, is to gather us earth angels together. So that we can shine our light, share our gifts, really to spread our wings by healing the pain, healing the issues in the tissues, the wounds. And of course, when we gather together, we are more powerful. And in these transmissions, I'm going to be sharing teachings from my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels, 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love. And really, and also, a meditation or an activation to help you to trust your intuition, to tend to your body and your energy body, and to receive your next level of angelic pain relief. That is what I'm here to help you with. And for those of you who are new to my work, my name is Jill Kempner, angel coach and author. As an angel coach, what I help my clients do is heal the pain in their bodies with the love of the angels through relaxation. And if you're ready to commit to this path of the earth angel, I am here to help. Of course, I want to welcome everyone who is going to be here live. Hello, welcome. And all of those who are listening and connecting to the replay, trusting that we are all here together. And I ask that a circle of love, light, and empowerment, a circle of your beautiful angels to surround you personally, and then our whole transmission, Earth Angel transmission. Happy Tender Tuesday, everyone. It is the final days of March, and we are in the beautiful spring season. So happy to be welcoming the season of renewal and reemergence. Of course, if you're here live, please say hello so I know that you're here. And let's dive in. And so I was in Wisconsin Dells this weekend with my family, and we just had a wonderful time, just kick off our spring break together with some relaxation and play. And it was just really, really fun and interesting, and a lot of really cool things unfolded. And we came home yesterday, Monday, and normally Monday is sort of like an admin day for me. I'm getting things ready for the week and getting ready for my clients, and of course, this week is spring break, but and getting ready for this. And I was really like, okay, angels, what do you want me to talk about today? What is, how can I most serve? And what came through, which was really powerful, was really hello, welcome, talking about the path of the earth angel, really, who are the earth angels. And so, I was trying to think, is there sort of a story that I have to share about this? And really was, it took me a while to really embrace this path and commit to this path and be devoted to this path. And I think it was because of the different misconceptions that there were around being an earth angel, and really actually not even knowing exactly what that meant, what that entailed. And so I've been on this journey, right, on this mission of like, okay, what is an earth angel, right? And it's interesting because, one of the things, hi, Michelle, namaste. Yes, me too. I love this purple, and I'm wearing it too because I have this awesome piece of hematite, which I just love this. Thank you for this. This was a beautiful gift from a client. And so, I didn't want the label. I mean, no one wants to be labeled, right? of an earth angel because I really feared not meeting the expectations of that role. And, I have to say, I don't have this all figured out. I'm, maybe a few, sort of steps ahead, right? Hopefully trying to be a lighthouse for other earth angels, but it's still evolving. Um, and so when I'm just listening, because there was something else the angels wanted to say about that. And so it'll come through because there was another piece they wanted to say. Can't remember what it was. Came in and came out, but that's okay. Mm. I think if I say this next thing, that it'll come to me. And so, you know, what I was tuning into was sort of like the levels of where you are with being an earth angel. And that's what, the piece about the invitation, that's what they were part of what they were saying, to sort of shift your perception of being an earth angel as a label and really understanding that it's an invitation. And I'm going to talk about some of what we're invited to do as earth angels today. And so when I was tuning in, it was interesting because I was like, okay, you know, um, kind of where are you with this invitation, right? This invitation to walk the path of the earth angel. And there's these levels of awareness around it. And I think, level one, I don't know if these are in order, but it's sort of how it came to me is like, you don't even know you're an earth angel, right? Maybe because you don't know what an earth angel is. Maybe because whether you've never heard that term before or, it's just, you don't know about it. You don't even know it's a thing. um, Maybe but you're in resistance. You're like, oh no, I can't be an earth angel because of XYZ, right? Hi, Lauren. Namaste. Um, Thanks for saying hi. I think, okay. So you guys are both tuning in from Facebook. I just realized something while I'm on here. That's why it's different. Okay, very cool. Love that. I just learned something. Okay, so you might not even know that. So you don't even know that you're an earth angel or know anything about it, right? Another level is that but you're in resistance, you're in contraction around it. The other one, it's interesting because this kind of came to my mind based on something my coach talks about in her first book, Lisa Espinosa, Answering Your Inner Calling. And she calls it flirting with your soul. And so, what the angels were sort of talking about for this was that you're toying with the idea, right? You're like, okay, maybe I'm an earth angel, maybe I'm not. You kind of go back and forth. And I say this with great compassion. We go back and forth because, our ego only wants to do it when it's easy, right? Um, and then I feel like, and maybe there's another, and I'm open to if you feel like there's another stage in there, right? Between not even knowing, resistance, toying, to, of course, being committed, right? Being devoted to the path. There could be another sort of stage in there. And I'm open to, if something comes to you, I'm open to that and I'd love to hear from you. And so let's talk about the earth angels, right? You are high, and if you're here, you're an earth angel, right? And again, going back to that idea, that concept, which is something that I actually personally struggled with for a while, was that everyone is called. Every human, every person is called to the path of the earth angel. And I resisted that in the beginning because I thought, well, just some people aren't earth angels. Sure don't seem like it, right? And of course, I say that with humor and with compassion. But as I started tuning into these kind of levels of where we are with it, really, when we understand sort of some of the qualities of what it is to be an earth angel, what we're here to do, I think that becomes more clear. And so really, you're highly sensitive and highly intuitive, meaning you can sense energy beyond normal human limits, right? That you're empathic. Um, and of course, being sensitive is such a gift, right? Because why? Because we can sense the angel's presence. We can hear, feel, see, know, right? We are these beautiful channels. Um, Earth angels really cherish our body soul connection, right? We understand that our body is the vessel, is the home of our soul. And know that when we cherish our body and care for our body and tend to our body, that hi Carrie, namaste. Well, welcome. Oh, right at 10:10 you got here. Perfect timing. um with that cherishing our body soul connection, I've noticed that there can be food sensitivities to all kinds of things, foods and beverage sensitivities as part of this path. We're courageous. I mean, really so courageous, right? Because it takes courage to be vulnerable. It takes courage to be open to spirit. It takes courage to be tender, right? In this, painful, chaotic world. And so understanding that this path is actually a courageous path. Um, often many earth angels, as I think this is part of those stages of awakening, understand that we've been here before. You have this deep knowing that you have been here before, that you have lived many lives. And, why is that important? Because we have gifts and medicine and lessons and blessings from past lives that we can channel, that we can harness, that we can bring into the present moment and use for the highest good and highest healing. Use isn't even quite the best word, but utilize, activate, share. Hello, welcome. We're bold, right? We earth angels are actually quite bold. We're willing to be vulnerable, and that in itself is bold. We're willing to be unique and different and um, share, right? That's part of our boldness, is actually being able to share what we see, feel, hear, and know, because of our high sensitivity and our highly intuitive self. And that back to that intuition, because the angels are saying, being highly intuitive, again, is a gift, because our channels to spirit are open, um, and ready to receive those divine downloads. And know that those divine downloads are for your highest good and highest healing. Um, it's we're also humble, right? Because we're bold and humble. We're humble because we know that we're all one, right? So it's interesting. There's the boldness is knowing that I am magnificent, because so are you. Right. And so it's reclaiming that magnificence back to, like, why do we want to receive love from our angels? Reason number one, to reclaim our magnificence. And we're really here. We're devoted, right? We're devoted to earth angels are devoted to self-compassion, realizing and understanding that quality, which is more than a quality because it's a powerful medicine, is how we move forward, is how we share our medicine, share our gifts, is how we channel the angels, right? Is that we are so compassionate with ourselves. We understand it's non-negotiable. And even if we forget that quality, and go back into the old pattern of beating ourselves up or judging ourselves or whatever we're, working on, we come back to that commitment, right? We come back to that devotion. So I really love that. And so here's some of, what's interesting, because here's where I'm very open to your input, your feedback around some of the misconceptions around being an earth angel. There's a couple kind of, there's two big ones, and then a couple other ones as well. And so, some of the misconceptions around being an earth angel is that, we are weak, right? We're fragile. That we never get upset or mad or or activated, right? That we always have to happy, that we're always happy or that we always have to be happy. It's sort of kind of both of those, right? Um, that we're martyrs, right? That we're always giving, we're always giving, we're always giving until we're depleted, right? That martyrdom energy, right? That we're always sacrificing ourselves. This is what stops us from wanting to walk this path. That we, it's funny because I have don't swear. Because we do swear. Earth angels do use profanity and swear. So just so you know that. Um, and that really, that we, this misconception that we're supposed to be perfect, right? Because we channel the angels, because we have this divine connection or strong connection to the divine. And what happens is that, we get put on a pedestal. Oh, you're an earth angel. I'm going to, make sure, you, who knows what people, what are the, what they're thinking, right? You're an earth angel. So, you can't, make a mistake. You can't, fail or fall or be wrong or whatever, right? So some of what blocks us from committing to this path and devoting to this path. And again, if there's something else is as you're listening to this that comes up for you, um, I think the other piece of it, I wrote this kind of as well, was like we're just so there's this fear of judgment by others. That's sort of what kind of holds us back from the path as well. And so I'm just listening because I felt like the angels were saying something. And so let me know if this resonates with you. So, what are we here to do as earth angels, right? What are we here to do? And, it's interesting because when I first started tuning into this, I'm like, okay, once I finally was like, okay, I'm an earth angel and I'm actually here to lead earth angels as well, which then, of course, was a whole nother level of kind of pressure for me. I was like, wait, I don't even know what it is. And now I'm leading people through it or to it or whatever. um, but, this list has grown. And I'm still open and learning, about the path of the earth angel, but have some solid ideas about it. And the first, and what I always say, is that we're here to embody the benevolence of the divine. And if that's all we did on this path, there's more, right? That would be such a gift, not only to the world, but to yourself, right? Think about that, feel that, to embody the benevolence, right? The compassion, the love, the tenderness of the divine for yourself, for your journey, your parts, your pain, your wounds. And of course, the angels reminding me, yes, we're going to get to that. Thank you. So that I feel like, and embody is a really important piece of that, because it's about bringing the heavens, the divine, the unconditional love into our physical vessel, into our physical body, right? Of course, we know we do that. Last week, we talked about the energy body through the energy body, right? Energy body to physical body. And there's another piece of that. We're devoted to being a channel of the angels, right? Of the divine. Here's another piece, and it's interesting because this coincides really beautifully with the path of the priestess, which my coach talks about and teaches about. And really, she believes we're all called to the path of the priestess. And so with that said, whatever your word is, right? Maybe it's not earth angel, maybe it's light worker, way shower, trailblazer, because I feel like a lot of times we are, right? Lighthouse, light worker, whether it may be priestess, whatever it is, trust that, right? And you don't have to have a label, right? Seeing it more as an invitation. Hello, welcome. Seeing it more as an invitation rather than a label. So I hope that's helpful. We are here to be a channel of unconditional love. first for ourselves, then for the world. It truly, if you had full on unconditional love for yourself, you would already have it for the world, right? So the work, the hard work, because it is to have unconditional love for yourself, that's the work, right? We are here to be that channel of unconditional love, channeling it from the divine for ourselves, right? So that's the work, right? You're going to have it for others because you're empathic and you're open-hearted and you're loving already, but the work is within. Here's something that was interesting that's evolved is, right, we're here to walk with an awareness of our energy body. And I know we talked about that last time. And then in the meditation at Solder World on Thursday, I showed a beautiful sort of hand movement position to connect with your energy body as well. And so we want to walk with an awareness of our energy body. The main reason why, because that's how we're receiving love from the angels. So it makes sense that we want to have our energetic roots, our universe of parts, our chakras, and our aura in our conscious mind as we move through the day. So that's actually a really important part of this path. We're actually here to speak. You're here to speak your truth. That's actually part of the path of the earth angels, the way shower is the light worker. And not only to speak your truth, but also to share your gifts, your intuitive gifts. So it's awesome to have them for yourself, and that's wonderful and amazing, and it helps you navigate your life, and it's beautiful. But we're really here to share that in some way, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be like a platform like I'm doing, but you're here to share, and to share them with spiritual pride, right? With this awareness that I am worthy to receive good in all ways from a space of worthiness. Okay, here's the other, there's sort of two that they kind of go together. We're here to transform the shadow, right? We know, right? If you go back to practice number 1, renew your devotion, and you're choosing your fuel every week. Maybe you're choosing the fuel for the whole month. We know that once we choose this fuel of peace, whatever your fuel is, that the opposite of that, the shadow of that is going to come to the surface, right? Peace flows in, and then anything that's not peace comes out. And so, right, any pain is going to come to the surface, and we're here to transform that. And partly by all the other ways that we talked about, right? Embodying the benevolence of the divine, walking with an awareness of your energy body, being a channel of unconditional love for yourself. That's how we're going to transform the shadow. And then finally, and it's not finally because there's probably more, right? What we're here to do is come out of hiding, which is kind of connected with that speaking your truth, sharing your intuitive gifts with spiritual pride. Right? Like such an important thing. We're here to come out of hiding. And spread our wings, shine our light, share our medicine, our gifts. And so kind of noticing which one resonates with you right now of that list. Which one are you feeling called to? Which one are you resonating with right now? Maybe there's more than one. Maybe there's just one. I'm like, okay, I really want to focus on this part of it as part of my growth, my spiritual growth. So tuning in and listening to that. Hello, welcome. And so, of course, some of what I talked about before, it was kind of going back and forth, is just like what holds us back from that, right? What holds us back from committing to this path of being devoted to the path of the earth angel are, is pain, right? I mean, that's what we're here to transform pain. Judgments from others, self-judgment, fears, all the fears, right? There's so many that can come up. And just knowing that that's also what we're transforming. That's part of the shadow that's being transformed. And, I have attachments here, and it was interesting. I'm like, why did that come through? But attachments, right? Maybe we're, fearful of the attachments that come with the invitation, right? And so let's tune in, let's do a beautiful meditation and a short meditation to really release any fears that you're experiencing. Fears, it's interesting because the angels are saying fears, but also those misconceptions that we have around being an earth angel that really stop us or block us from committing to this path completely. And so closing your eyes and taking some cleansing breaths in and out. And just feeling this beautiful gratitude for your body soul connection. And we welcome your beautiful angels here, your angels and guardian angels, your allies. Really strongly feeling Archangel Michael here. I pulled a card from his deck today for you. Yes, Archangel Michael is devoted to bringing peace on earth by transforming the fear, by releasing the illusion of fear, and feeling Angel Ariel as well. So welcoming this circle of love around you as you ground. So sending your roots of light into the earth, feeling the support below, feeling the crystals and all of the medicine of the earth. Just feeling that support and connecting our roots together in a joyful and empowered, co-creative way. So you're feeling that support, that you're not alone on this path. And connecting with your heart, the gateway of your angel's love, as you renew your devotion. I am devoted to receiving love and compassion from my angels. And as you breathe, your heart opens to your angel's love. Your mind aligns with divine mind. And you let yourself receive, become the beautiful angel receiver you already are. Angels of courage, angels of compassion surrounding you. Receiving your angel's love and devotion for you. And just breathe as you relax, softening your muscles from your bones, calming your emotions, quieting your mind. It's like still waters, the angels are saying. They're visualizing a beautiful lake at the base of a mountain. And this beautiful still lake, that's what they're showing your mind, is this beautiful still lake. And spiritual relaxation, just letting go, surrendering. Surrendering any pain, whatever block you are having to committing to this path, to devoting to the path of the earth angel. There's a fear or a judgment or a worry. And I'm hearing this, I can't be an earth angel if I'm in pain. That's what the angels were saying before. So all of that surrendering to your angels, creating space for grace. And so stepping in to your heart temple, your heart chakra temple, and feeling the vastness of your heart temple, sinking your thinking mind into your feeling heart, next levels of mental relaxation, letting your heart open wider, front of your heart, back of your heart, sides of your heart. As you are in your heart temple, it's the safest place for you to be. It's the sanctuary. And all of your parts are welcome there. Any parts that resist the idea of being an earth angel. And again, wherever you are on that, right? Not knowing about being an earth, not even knowing it's a thing, right? The resistance that comes up, the back and forth, the toying with it, the flirting, all of the ways that we sabotage this path. And any of those parts, they're just in your heart and they're receiving so much love from your guardian angels, from Archangel Michael, from Angel Ariel. And so Angel Ariel is in front of you, and she's beaming from her heart to your throat this beautiful beam of spiritual pride. So receiving this spiritual pride, this is not an ego pride that is boastful, but a spiritual pride that is humble. This is divine worthiness. So receive that into your throat chakra, throat and lungs. And just breathe. And then as the energy flows in to the throat and lungs, right? As you're in your also your beautiful heart temple, all of those parts. You're ready to release any unworthiness, any shame, any disgrace. Really anything that blocks you from speaking your truth, sharing your gifts and your medicine through your voice, through self-expression. Just letting it go. Your body, as you release, your body may move, need to move, twitch, or shudder. You may feel emotions rising and falling. Know that the safety nets of releasing are here, supporting a safe release, healing release. And Archangel Michael stepping forward with his beautiful sword, sword of light, sword of truth. And he's holding it in front of himself and in front of you, sort of between you. And he's inviting you to just have a willingness in your heart to release the fears of this path. Release the fears, the amnesia, the resistance, the self-judgment or self-berating, those fears of it being a label rather than an invitation, the fears of judgment of others. It's just inviting you to have this beautiful willingness to release, a willingness to let go. Knowing that the path will perfectly unfold for you. All is in perfect timing. And so, with that willingness, Archangel Michael just cuts these cords. If there's any cords to, he's saying, family members who maybe don't understand this journey or this path, cutting the cords to any past lives where you were exiled or abandoned or hurt for this path, for your uniqueness or your differences. He's just cutting all of these cords, clearing your aura. So just breathe as you receive this clearing. And I feel your guardian angels coming into holding your heart and receiving a personal blessing to any of these parts that might still have some resistance or doubt, is what they're saying. Any doubt about this path, any resistance. That feels like another layer. Thank you, that's clearing. So just receive this blessing of your heart, of all of your parts, and feel the lightness in your energy body, maybe also too in your physical body, from the clearing that Archangel Michael did. And notice what he's saying is, notice where those cords were released. Oftentimes it's where we have a point of physical pain or tension or dis-ease in our body. So he's saying to pay attention to that, because it's a blessing in disguise. Pay attention to, remember, your body is, he's saying, in reminding you, your body is the barometer. Your body is the divination tool. So you can trust. And why he's saying to remember where you felt it in your body is that, notice if it starts to come back right into that point, because sometimes we can when fear enters the relationship, the cord returns, and that's okay, right? Because we can cut it again. And so we ask, what lesson am I learning from this fear, from this pain, from this wound? What is the deeper meaning? Beautiful. So just taking some more cleansing breaths as you receive your soul's love, your guardian angel's love, Archangel Michael's love. And see yourself stepping on this beautiful golden path. It's this path of the earth angel, this committed path, this devoted path. And see it glowing and sparkling and so high vibrational. All of the gifts and blessings and miracles of your devotion to this path. And that whatever challenges, whatever difficulties, whatever struggle comes, the angels have your back. And they're saying your front, your sides, above, below. They have you totally covered. And so Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, your guardian angels just bow to you with so much love and reverence and respect, so much devotion. As you sink back down to your awesome energetic roots, inhale and draw your roots back from the group, back from the collective. And exhale, send your roots down to the center of the earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you. We love you. We bless you. We see you. We honor you. Let us know how we can continue to love and support you. And so, bowing to each other, we dedicate all the healing you received today to all our relations in all directions of time. And again, receiving your angels bowing to you with so much love and devotion and compassion as we seal our inner journey with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. Okay, so awesome. So beautiful. Love what came up in the meditation. So grateful for the angels' love and support as we continue to journey on this path of the earth angel, and the activation of spiritual pride into the throat chakra was so beautiful as well. So, and all the downloads that came from Archangel Michael. Again, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for all of you. You know, I have a brand new class coming up in a couple weeks. It's next, it's April, starts on April 7th, and it's a once a month Healing Angels meditation. And it's interesting because I keep wanting to have like a very specific focus. Awesome, Michelle. That was very deep. But I'm being so guided. It's interesting. I pulled a card about the class and I got proceeding softly. And I was like, oh, I love that message. And so I'm just being very open. I know that I want to, share a teaching from my book. I know that I want to help you receive love from your angels. And I know that the angels are going to unveil more as the time gets closer. So I would love for you to join us. It's both in person at Be Optimal and over Zoom. So wherever you are in the country, you can join us. And there will be a replay as well. So it's $25. You can register on my website. Let me know if you have any questions about that. And I'm taking applications for my, yes, I know I have my purple nails. I lost one at the, just came right off from the chlorine. So I was sad about that, but most of them are still there. Taking applications for the Angel Love Circle, which is my group coaching offering. And it's a 3-month membership. You get a private session with me, 6 recorded coach calls, and the amazing members only Facebook page where we stay connected to each other. And really it's about, deepening your connection to your angels, strengthening that connection. And, I share a teaching, in the coach calls, I share, I take a teaching from my book and I add more. I unpack it. We unpack it and we get all these beautiful divine downloads about that teaching. And it's very intuitively led. So there isn't like a script or anything that I follow. I just tune in and say, angels, what do you want me to teach about? And it usually is very present moment. What is going on with myself and what's going on with, because we're all one, and what's going on with my clients at the time, and how I can really support them. So I would love for you to join us. And the application's on my website, and I think all the details are there too. There is a new member discount as well. And that's it. So I love you all. Thank you so much. Oh, Archangel Michael, I brought it into the thing. So the card that I pulled is number 33. This is a blessing in disguise. And so it says, be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. And so I'm trying to remember the question that I asked because I pulled it earlier. It was something like, how is it that you are, and I think it was like embracing the earth angel path, committing to the earth angel path. So no, and I love that it's number 33, which is obviously angel numbers, ascended master number. And so really, Michael, reminding you that, it's all good, right? There is a blessing that will be that is unfolding for you as you unfurl your wings. That's what they were showing me at the end, was that everyone's wings were expanded. I meant to say it out loud, but I'm saying it now. So it was like and they were all like, everyone's wings were just so glorious and, colorful and lit up. It was really, really cool. So I'm glad I got to say that, because I saw it and then I realized I didn't actually say it. So, and I feel like, and that's what's in here. It's sort of like this, but there are more color in the wings. These are white wings, and actually like each feather, and some people's were like all these rainbows. Some people had purple wings and pink wings and blue wings. And anyway, it was very cool. So That is the message, right? That there is a blessing here, right? And that's part of our gift as an earth angel, right? We are here to uncover the blessing that is in the mess, the blessing that is in disguise, and bring that silver lining, bring that light, bring that a deeper meaning and understanding. So anyway, so much. Hello, Sovereign, Sovereign Suko, namaste. All right, my dears. If you're not signed up for my newsletter, go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com, so that you can get the replay. I send the replay, I send oracle cards, and all the upcoming events that are unfolding in 2023. So I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Love you. Namaste.